Yes, sir.
Hey.
You are now watching UnQuantized podcast.
Yeah.
Tune in on Instagram or YouTube to build with the producer
All right.
community.
Kevo.
Live on Fridays, 4 p.m. Eastern.
Which one of us is gonna dare to do the terrible UK accent?
Dog, I can't do it. My UK
yeah.
accent sounds like a Australian accent.
I'd be so jealous, man, because they can do American accents so well, but then I rarely hear a good American do a UK accent well.
I gotta lift this joint up. Dog, I think I told you I didn't tell you the other day. We were talking about P Valley last week, right? And you know, super dope, the main character, Autumn or Haley, or whatever you want to call him. Seen an interview.
Don't tell me.
Dog, her name is Aralika Johnson. See an interview with her. She's like, "Hello, how you doing, Governor?" I'm like, "Get the hell out of it, dog." She is from overseas, dog.
I had no idea.
Her name is Aralika Johnson. She's in a black show about about strip clubs. She tricked us. And she has and she's super hood, and everybody in this joint is hood. Dog, she's from the UK, and guess what? The dude, kind of the love interest dude of hers, I forgot his name. Also from the UK, bro.
What the hell?
Yes, and I know this is a music podcast, and we definitely talking about P Valley right now. But bro, yeah, they do the best. Yo, Ponzu in the building.
Yo, Ponzu, what up, bro?
Yeah, but actors from overseas do the best American accents, and we are terrible, bro.
That's and like I remember like watching The Wire like as a kid, and like I was sitting in the room with my cousin, and then Idris Elba, they had like an interview. He started talking, and he's like, "Yo, is he joking? Like, what's up with him? Why are he talking like that?
Nah, what's up with him? Yo, what's up with your
man?
Yeah,
what's up? Why are you talking like that?"
And then somebody just said she injured.
Oh
yeah, that's a fact.
Dang, bro. Not the P Valley though. No, I know. Okay, this is the ignorant question, but do they have strip clubs in the UK?
I'm pretty sure they got strip clubs everywhere. If you look hard enough, you could probably find a strip club in Siberia.
That's ice cold.
I had a name for it, but I don't think I could even say that.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it.
What's good, everybody? What's happening? We're starting the show officially right now. And I think we can start with a question that was posted on my page this morning. All right, everybody, look for your number key on your phone because I'm gonna need you to type in a certain number. What is the ideal number of songs on an album? Go. Ooh. Yeah. I can't wait to see what these numbers are.
Ooh. I'm thinking on this one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of all the albums that I like.
Oh, man.
Because I do feel like it's a fine line, right? Because once you get past a certain threshold, it started getting too much. You know what I mean? So it's like it's a balancing act. You know what I mean? You gotta get the feng shui right with it.
Hold on one second. I'll be right back.
All right. Unless you like Chris Brown it. You know, Chris Brown had 54 records on one album. You got some interesting numbers. I see so Icy says 16. Dub Too Cool says 16. 16? Keep seeing that. Halftime Beat says 10. Young Illicita says 13. Stack says 14. JJ says 12. 10 to 15. I'm not mad at those. 14 from established artists, 10 to 12 for a debut artist. See, that boy broke it down. That boy gave me the calculations. Okay. I'm not mad at that. That's actually a very smart comment. Let's see. Trey Beats says, Trey Beats, shout out to Trey Beats in the building. Producer for Chris Brown, Lil Wayne, all kinds of people. Ooh, not the PlayStation. There you go.
I think it's fine.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is good. Had to get the smoothie right. 7 to 10. Okay. 7 to 10, I'm not mad. What's the length for EP though? EP is what, to 5? Am I correct? And then after that, let's see. Tony says Ultimate 3, yes sir.
My bad. 6 in the morning, police at my door.
Oh, so we got some interesting answers, right? 7 to 10. Got 8 in here. Young Trey Beats is in here. Shout out to Trey Beats.
Hey.
So this comment to me stood out the most, right? He says 14 from established artists, 10 to 12 for a debut artist.
That's good. That's actually, I never thought about it like that.
That's why I was like, all right, that boy broke it down.
Damn, somebody's ready. Somebody's ready today. Hold up. Gotta make sure the hands off my property.
Do like T.I. versus Tip 2 versions.
Now, if you are new, I
don't
wouldn't
want to hear
suggest
that. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. If you knew it's gonna be hard to get somebody to listen to 4 or 5.
Yeah. All right, so I see some 9s, 12s, 14s, 10 to 15. Yeah, 14%. Okay. Oh, this is pretty good. This is pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say personally for me, 10 to 15 is good.
Yeah. I feel like 11, 12 is just like the sweet spot for me. Every album that I can think of is right around there.
Yeah.
Like that I really love. Hold on. I'm looking at. Okay, Justified, Justin Timberlake, one of my favorite albums. 13 records. But that Brian McKnight one, I always take it off my playlist, so I'm gonna say it's 12.
Yeah, that they didn't need that song on there.
Yeah.
I think they just need another person that could really sing on there.
Am I the only one that, like, if I really don't like a song, I just make a playlist and take that song out the album?
Yes, you are.
Like it never happens?
I'll just skip it.
Oh, yeah. I just completely take it out. Like, it ain't never happened.
I just skip it. But for me, 10 to 15, that's going to be the move.
No Chris Brown? No 24 song album?
Nah, bro. That's a playlist. That's definitely a playlist, bro.
Because after a while, it starts feeling like you got to do work. Like, I see 18 songs. I feel intimidated. Like, all right, bro, I'm not listening to this.
You know what? Back in the day, I would have went with it. But now, no. That's too much. Because I don't have the amount of time to listen to music like I used to. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I would sit and just listen to albums all day long. Now I'm like, I'm kind of grown. I got work to do, bro. So, yeah.
Skip.
Can't do it.
Skip.
Young Beats Music, what up?
Beats Music, what up?
Come on, Skip. Come on, Skip.
That's my Shannon Sharp. Skip.
Somebody said 30 minutes or less nowadays. For me, that's still too short.
Yeah.
I'm not like, yo, what's wrong with music today? I'm not outraged or anything, but I prefer my albums to be a little longer. Yeah.
What happened to the days where people used to burn the MP3 CDs and have about 80 hours of music? Come on, man. What y'all know about it?
Slim. My wife found a whole booklet of CDs that I burned for her when we first met. I put her on to a lot of good artists too, by the way. But I was just like, damn, man, people used to put in time, bro.
You still got the little CD booklet with the sleeves in it?
She do. I don't.
Oh yeah.
I'm dog. I don't know what none of my CDs are.
I got one, but it's a bunch of old beats that nobody will ever hear, and like random mixtapes, like mad DJ Clue mixtapes and people yelling over stuff.
I'm gonna bring it back to the mini disc. Oh, I had a crazy beat mini disc collection.
Oh yeah, mini disc. I still remember my little mini disc player.
Because you can have a table of contents, you can name your stuff, and you can reorder it.
Then, like, then the Zoom came out and changed the game, and then that shit went away real quick.
Killed it, and doesn't work in beat battles. Just let you know that.
Illmatic was 10.
I thought Illmatic was 9. Might have been 10.
That's a good number though.
It was, especially it was from a new artist. It was a great album with a whole bunch of hit producers, and it left you wanting more. That was the dope thing about it. It was too short for how good it was.
I feel like that's the key though. I feel like that's part of the allure of like that album, because I feel like that album is put in like a different status, and I feel like if it would have been too much, then you'd be like, you start picking apart like, I could have did without this song and did without this song.
Yeah, is it a skippable song? I'm asking the chat. Is it a skippable song on Illmatic? And if so, what is it?
Don't ask me that, because
Somebody said, Treza, what if these long album track lists started from people releasing double CDs as albums?
You know, to me, what I think a lot of the super long albums, especially now, is because it's hard to pick a single with streaming. A lot of times it'd be the song that you don't think. So they just like, I'm pretty sure the Chris Brown formula, and I'm just assuming, right, is that I'm going to put as many songs on there, and I'm going to let the streaming platforms and people pick what it is, and then I'm going to shoot the videos for those. and then you get platinum much quicker because now it's based off your streams, right? So when you see people go gold and doing all this stuff, every 1,500 streams count for a sell, something like that. Don't give me, quote me for the numbers, but the more songs you got, technically, the quicker you'll get to those sales.
Hold on, I just pinned somebody's comment by accident. Well, the thing is, that's cool, and I understand the marketing, but at the same time, I think it's y'all like fucking up the experience. Because I just want my artist to make an album. I don't want him to make an album, him or her to make an album and be like, well, we need this many songs because of this, and it should be shorter because of this. I mean, to some degree, marketing has always it's always been top of mind when making an album for artists, but now you're seeing it more. You're seeing an artist make a 30-second song or whatever, and you know why they're doing it. And I'm like, I just feel like you would have made the song that you really wanted to make had you not been trying to play the game of getting 50 million streams by making a 2-sentence song. Like it's at a certain point, the marketing and the artistry have a disconnect when it comes to that. And I'd rather see the artistry went out over like just a super short ass joint. But I mean, hey man, people need money. Sure.
No, I know it's a weird phenomenon that's going on, but have you ever heard a song outside of Instagram and TikTok and then you're confused about how the song go?
Oh, all the time. And commercials too.
Bro, it'd be so many of these TikTok songs where I'd be like, yo, this is jamming. And then you hear the whole song and be like, this is a trash song. And somebody just figured out the best 10 seconds of it.
They hit you with the chorus, bro. They hit you with the chorus or the little whatever. Yeah.
It's like so many songs. I was like, what is this? And then I'm like, oh, you hear that one part, like, oh, that's that TikTok song. And then the rest of it is hot garbage.
Listen, I'm just songs should be good songs. Damn that. If you got a hot 10 seconds, your song should be composed of a lot of hot 10 seconds.
See, some people saying skip Memory Lane by Nas.
Nah, you tripping. Nah, not for me. Nah.
He said, oh, no, I'll never skip it.
Oh, no, I'll never skip Memory Lane. Maybe Fall in Love with Illmatic. Yeah, I don't think it's a song to skip on there.
I had to go back and listen to give an honest answer, to be honest. Bro,
you will never go back and listen to a Nas album. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. You're not going to check out Illmatic. And you're my guy for it. You definitely my guy.
I'm probably not. I'm not even going to lie. I'm probably never going to go back and listen to it.
Probably not. Okay, we have a real producer question here. Should the term royalty-free be abolished?
Why?
No, of course not. Like, why? Okay, let's take it a step further. I guess the question is, should royalty-free things or royalty-free packs or whatever be abolished? The answer is still no. And here's the problem. We get into this thing, and I see it a lot in this community, is because we're in this community, I guess. People are either or with everything, bro. I'm either digital or I'm analog, or I'm royalty free or I'm master clearance.
Sure.
First of all, from a creator standpoint, test. Know your product, know your brand, test out a lot of different things. One may work for you, one may not. Also, if one doesn't work for you, that doesn't mean it's not going to work for somebody else. And it also doesn't mean that it's not needed by whatever community it's a part of. So I don't think anything should be abolished. Some things aren't for everybody, but I don't think it should be abolished. I have royalty-free packs. I have master clearance packs, just both. But what if I would have stuck with, I only do royalty-free or I only do master clearance? Like, I didn't see a need to even play the game like that. Now, I don't think a lot of people should make that decision early on until they test it out.
You know what the thing is, though? I don't really think people make it a much bigger deal than what it is. Because a lot of people who are stressed about, is it royalty free or master clearance?
Come on.
Don't even need to be worried about. They haven't even got to that step to worry about what it is. So it's like, yo, why do you care so much, dog?
That's the thing. Do you think you will get a placement? You kind of putting the cart before the horse. And it's not to discourage anybody or talk down on anybody, but the thing is, you really kind of worried about a lot for no reason.
Yeah, because it's like, I mean, here's the thing. It's like you can make 100% of something and it goes nowhere, or you can make 50, 25% of something that goes hella far.
Also, more than likely, depending on who the pack is by, the name on it might boost your reputation. I mean, more than likely, you know, if it's somebody, you know, somebody dope and they did a pack and now you got to split credit with them, well, people are going to be checking for the other name. So the blogs are going to pick it up. Other social media people might pick it up. And then they're going to see your name too. Now that gives you a little bit of light. So, I mean, really, it's great promotion because, I mean, shit, you want to get hot, stand next to the heat. You feel me?
It'd just be funny when people be like, oh, is this royalty free? Like, oh, I only do royalty. But then it's like, you never sold a beat in your life, or you're just starting out. Like, yo, it doesn't matter, dog. Just get in the game first. Stop worrying about the little technical stuff and figure it out first.
But Triza, what if my song blows up though?
Die. In this industry, people got to realize you're not gonna get far unless you're paying somebody. It's always gonna be that somebody's getting paid off of what you're doing. If you want to get far. You know what I mean? Especially in the placement industry. In the placement industry, I don't think it's a such thing as 100% anything, or it's rare. It's very rare.
Nah, you're not going to find it. Even if you do 100%, somebody's going to sneak. Chances are somebody's going to sneak somebody else on there or something.
Yeah, you're going to have to pay managers, lawyers. You're going to have to pay somebody in that process, and somebody's going to get a cut out of it. So you get used to it, man. Like, break bread. But to me, breaking bread is like one of the best ways to get into something. And to have a relationship with somebody. When you make money with somebody, it's different. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. You're adding the ultimate, not the ultimate value, but definitely in terms of what value is, that being able to generate some money is way up there. Also, you could be establishing a great relationship because let's say I get a pack from a big name producer and I want to use it, and now I have to clear it. I have to reach out to them, and they could love it. And now they're like, damn, let's do more stuff together. Or, you know, let me see more of what you're about. And I just think it comes from a selfish and a fearful mindset to be like, nah, I'm not splitting nothing and nobody's getting nothing. When in actuality, this person could be providing you the service of giving you the dopest shit that you ever used to make a beat, also giving you some type of free promotion, and also maybe establishing a good working relationship that has already happened. So now you just repeat the same thing, you know?
I think it's because people get caught up in like, I need the money now kind of thing. And like all the people that I work with consistently, we all have this thing of, yo, we're going to work together and we're going to figure it out. So if we all got to take a hit, it's cool. But long as we all understand the greater good. So we're going to figure out the play to make it work for everybody. But it's not just about the money, because the money is like, it's going to come and go. Like, that's part of it. But the credit and the longevity is really what we care about. So it's like, long as we all got the same goal and we all fair to each other, it's like, cool, we split. Like, I don't care. Like, nah, me and Oracle do something, split. Let's go. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't no question. Yeah, it ain't no question. Like, it's always like, all right, cool, we're gonna run this play. Hey, bro, if you need me to split, you need me to send stems, what you need, bro? Like, it's happening.
That's a fact. Oh, we bust it down all the time, bro. All the time. Yeah, I just think people need to get out of that. Stop being fearful. Somebody said you could always get people to replay the sample too, right? You could, but that's called an interpolation. You still have to clear that.
You're gonna end up like Ed Sheeran out here.
Bruh.
Man.
Really? No one saw that coming? Really?
That was, to me, that one was worse than the blurred lines. The blurred lines, I could see the similarities, but it was still a flip. They were both equal to me. I don't know, that Ed Sheeran. It's like, as soon as I heard that, I was like, I know exactly what this is. Like, damn. Exactly. But you know,
all I know is Marvin Gaye is somewhere looking down saying, I was a bad motherfucker.
Right.
I was bad. Everybody still using my stuff.
Big facts.
Let's see. When I use your packs, you help promote it. So I see a major advantage in that. That is a fact. Shout out to Dub Too Cool. That's a fact.
Dub.
Yep. Facts. Get out of your head and get in the game. There it is. You worried about money you ain't even made yet. 808 on the beat. Right. 808 on the beat said got the cassette drums too. Appreciate you, bro.
Just going crazy.
Also, yeah, that's a good point though. Like, you worried about money you ain't never made yet. And if you've never gotten a placement before, I ask you, how has that attitude helped you so far? Maybe it might be time to switch up a little bit. Try something different.
Bro, I'm taking bro. If I'm making 10% off a record, hey, it's a record, it adds to my catalog. Hey, keep it going. It's on to the next one. Facts. But I think it's a confidence that you get when you start getting placements. You know what I mean? Then you always thinking about the next 5 or 10. It's not just like I gotta do everything to get this one and I gotta hoard everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I think once people get out, and I feel like Atlanta helps with that attitude.
Oh, that's
Atlanta is the most collaborating producer city I've ever seen, and LA, but Atlanta is different, dog. Atlanta would have 10 producers in the room, and everybody's making a beat at the same time, and nobody cares.
Facts. You can come to a room in Atlanta, and people in there don't know you, but the fact that you could be in that room, if you make friends with people and play something, you can get a placement that day.
Oh yeah, I know 2 people, bro, who got percentages of big records from just being in the room, and they weren't really writers, but they was like, somebody be like, oh, what do you think? And they tell them something, they got a percentage of the records, and then they end up being huge records, and they got 10% of that and never wrote a song in their life.
There you go. Now I will say that is rare, but it does happen. And usually the people that would give those people a percentage are people that have placements and aren't worried about that type of thing. Yeah, once you free yourself of that type of fear, the game opens up to you. And people become more inclusive because you don't look all fearful and hesitant. And people, when you are fearful or when you are distrustful of everybody, you reek of that. People smell that shit a mile away and they don't want to work with you. They don't even know why. You haven't even done anything to them, but you just look so timid and scared that they're like, yo, you're going to mess this up. So I don't
Exactly.
Yeah.
Big facts. Hold on. I saw a question. Triza, what was the name of that Chord app, iPhone app that you were talking about last week? It's Tonally. They changed it. It was something else, but they changed it. The logo is like a little blue turquoise-ish circle. But yeah, check it out. I love it. It's kind of like Scalar, but without it being, you could just like a little wheel, you could drag and like pick what key you're in, hear what chords are playing, you can see the scales. Pretty dope. You actually can like put chord arrangements in there, but I don't use it like that. I just use it just to hear the chord progressions and then just kind of build off of that.
All right.
So yeah, dope app.
Illicita said, which Ed Sheeran song? The one that sounds exactly like Let's Get It On.
17. I can't sing.
I don't know the name of the
joint. I can't even think of it.
No, you was killing though. You was in the pocket. I see.
Me.
Atlanta is the best place for producers. I would think so. LA, like you said, LA is a close second, but
I feel like LA, if you know people, LA is great. Like I could go to LA and touch down and it's like I've lived there. But a lot of people from Atlanta move to LA.
Yeah, I think you could come to Atlanta to try to move and try to get a start and do a little bit better, at least financially, than you can in LA. LA is expensive. You're gonna have to hit the ground running and make some progress real soon, or you're gonna be right back at LAX fast.
Yeah, no, that's Atlanta is like, it's cheap to live here. People are friendly. Like literally, I've told the story before, but I moved to Atlanta on my birthday in 2007, right? And I ran into a guy that day that worked at DTP. I was working at DTP a week and some change later. That's like that. So as soon as I get out the car, first day in Atlanta, I meet the guy to help, get me to a different place. And I didn't have no experience, So, Atlanta to me is like friendly, man. It's like a lot of people are just, they with the plays. I mean, you got to watch out. There's still some scammers, still some fugazi people. But,
but people out here trying to make money. And they value a good relationship and would like to continue making money more so than people that want to just get over on you real quick.
Yeah.
Prentice says, Saha says that about Ye. If you in the room, you might get credit on his album.
I believe it.
That is true. I wasn't in the room with Ye this time, but somebody played something of mine. It was something like really short. They wasn't even there to play it, and Ye called. He called me.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I was coming to your house that day.
Yeah, you came to my house and I was on the phone. Yeah, that's right.
He was like, this is a weird call.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll be with you in 1 second, but this is kind of strange. Yeah. That's a fact, man. That's a fact. But no, that was a that all stemmed from royalty free. That was good.
Yeah, but don't be afraid. Royalty free, master clearance. Hey, if it's dope, use it. Don't be afraid of that.
If you got the placement, you won.
Yeah.
without that master clearance joint, you wouldn't have got that placement. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
keep trying to go for self. You're gonna be by yourself.
Yeah, team effort, man. You gotta think this is music industry is like NBA on steroids. You know what I mean? Just everything's a team effort. Pass the ball, pass the rock.
How the proverb go? If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together.
That's right.
Yes, sir. After looking at that, that's crazy. So basically, I need to get out of Ohio. Well, now it's a little different. Now, if you can get to Atlanta, by all means, do it. But with the internet being what it is now, dog, I think you could be in the North Pole and you be cool. Like you do it.
I still feel like the in-person thing is different, and how you meet somebody plays a big part.
It is, but I don't want to discourage people.
Yeah,
for them to think you got to go to a major city. Now, if you can get there, it helps. But I mean, come on, bro. Look at how many people live in the middle of nowhere that's popping. Half the people that you see that's popping, like they may not be like A-list artists to where you can read their shit, but it's people you might see on the gram or people that you just know that they're doing the thing. You see them in a lot of places. You don't know where these people live.
Facts. Larry O, young Larry O, what up?
Larry O.
Where does he live at?
Larry O lives in Rhode Island, cuz. Larry, you came in at the
that.
right time. See, we're talking.
No idea.
In case you didn't hear, Larry, we're talking about the need or not need to be in a super popping city to get popping. And the general consensus of this show seems to be, if you can get in a big city and get in a big studio, then it is worth it. It's a little bit better, but you don't necessarily need to do that. Larry O is someone who lives in the smallest state in America. What do you think? Yeah. LAX with the St. Louis with the Louis V baggage. That's a fact. You'll be sitting right there, baggage claim.
Let's see. Larry O says touring is an ancient form of finding people. Internet wins.
That's a fact, bro. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, you don't need it, but if you can get there, it helps.
Yeah, and like I said, like a bunch of these people that you see, like Decap, Capsun, Busy, like all of them people, they're internet guys and they're great at marketing, but they'll pull up on you. Like I've ran into those guys just on some humbug, random studio stuff or going to events. So it's like the balance. If you can pull up, you know what I mean, pull up. But you know, it's not necessary. You could grow your platform online, and then when you meet the people in person, I feel like it's more meaningful. You know what I mean? Like even like who we had drinks with like IDK and Yen. Like I feel like it's different because we knew each other online, but then it's like, all right, we got to like really politic with them in person, and it's a different kind of, it's a different vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's in person is always better, but with the way things are right now, become more friends with the internet.
Big facts. Yeah, because we don't know what's going on. Rona's.
Yeah, Rona, she out here. Rona out here. She collecting from everybody. Illicita said, I'm from Sacramento, and look at me.
Damn, Sacktown.
Okay. All right, Saxville. See you. But yeah, Larry's a great example, though.
Oh, yeah. He out here.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Asada says, I live in the North Pole. Little known fact.
Is that young, what's it called last week? Kai Pfeiffer?
Kai Pfeiffer.
Bro, that's still.
I'm proud of that one.
Yeah.
I'm proud of that one.
Shout out
I want to buy NPC just for that, just so I can use that name.
I think you should. You should get a Kai Pfeiffer sticker on that joint.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Here's a question. I don't have the answer to this question. Maybe somebody else could weigh in on this. Which producer holds the crown for dopest guitar usage in their productions? I think that's a decent question. I just don't have the answer.
My first thought was Max Martin, but I'm sure they're talking probably more hip hop, R&B.
They didn't specify, so that's a great answer.
I mean, to me, Max Martin is the god who's made a career off of 4 or 5 chords and guitars and killed it every time.
Facts. Let's see.
Good question though.
Yeah, I'm trying to see who they got. DJ Quick. Okay. Can't be mad at Quick.
See, I'm balancing out. See, I got tequila in this cup, and then I got a smoothie, a fruit smoothie in here with a little pea protein. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
Yeah. So you
Did
got
you say
balance.
pea protein? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what I mean? We don't do the soy. You know what I mean? So we gotta keep it natural.
I would go in on you, but I just had the smoothie right before the show.
Hey man, don't hate on my spinach and ginger and all that good stuff.
No doubt. I'm a Ciroc boy right now for the moment.
Oh, don't worry. It's a double shot of tequila though. You know what I mean? I'm still keeping it gangster.
Nice.
Still from the hood a little bit.
That's dope. I'm not gonna tell you how I put 3 shots in this drink.
Oh, I gotta catch up.
I didn't know if my bartender was gonna come through with a second drink, so I was like, oh, I might as well just take it with the first one.
Let's see.
Yeah,
anybody else for the guitar?
Ginger. Don't know Ginger. Tracks.
Triza Organic.
I'd say Wyclef, Wheezy, and Quick. Okay. All right.
Damn, I don't know what it is. And I know this sounds haterish. I was never a Wyclef fan. It just doesn't do it for me, bro. I don't know what it is.
You know what it is?
He's great. And I know he's great, but it's something it's like Jennifer Hudson to me. Jennifer Hudson, I know technically is great, but something about me dislikes her. And I don't know what it is. And it's all me. It's me just being an asshole. But I don't like her.
I am not a Wyclef fan either.
Yeah.
At all. Musically, he's very gifted. He's a genius. But I just never really rocked with him. Even when he started freaking it in Chinese, I wasn't with that. He do the voice vibrato thing way too much, and I don't really like that. You know. The joy of Pepsi. I hate that shit.
Oh yeah.
I
feel like a hater. Because it's like I don't really have a legit reason not to like him.
Yeah, but I don't like him. But shit, he probably don't like me, and who am I to him anyway? So I mean, it don't matter. But yeah, that's just my opinion. I didn't like him. Also didn't like Pras in the Fugees. The Fugees to me was Lauryn Hill and those 2 guys. Yeah. Even though I know Wyclef was very instrumental in production and all that good stuff, but just never a fan, bro. Never a fan.
Dr. Dre and Tim guitar usage was amazing. Beats Music said that. Not mad at that. That's a good pick. Dr. Dre used guitar plucks in a lot of his songs.
He did.
Not mad.
Most of them were interpolations too.
Yeah. Jermaine Dupri.
I don't think of guitars when I think of him.
Yeah, I'm
Somebody said she seems like she always got a point to prove.
That's very true. That is very true.
Wyclef is a little cheesy on the lyrics. Cheesy is a great word. Wyclef is very talented, but cheesy just equals cheesy to me. Yeah, Mike Dean, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Mike Dean's a goat.
Tony. Now that's a good one. Whoa. Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah. All right. Somebody
Prince
loves
and her. Prince, I don't even feel like you can count him, dog. Prince is just like the GOAT, but it's like, do you put that's like saying like who's gonna make the All-Star team and you put Michael Jordan in there. It's like, of course, he's a given. He don't count.
You know? He's the judge. Yeah. Prince would be the judge for whatever the category is, always.
Yeah, exactly.
Dub Too Cool said, "Oh, R. Kelly." That's a fact. Hold your applause, but that is a fact. That is a fact. Real. And shout out to Guitar Boy. Come on now. Guitar Boy, the big homie. He did a lot of that early R. Kelly guitar work. Donnie Lyles, I believe, did a lot. Did some stuff too. I don't know Donnie Lyles, but I know Guitar Boy, and yes, sir. Let's see. People got Michael Jackson use guitar. Yeah, I would say that's a Quincy Jones move, though. Yeah. Anything Michael Jackson musically, you just automatically attribute to Quincy Jones.
Dark Child was fire too with the guitars and
that's
the production.
Yeah, that's a fact. Somebody said John Forte was good until he got busted with 10 gallons of liquid cocaine. That is a fact. But I think that was Wyclef, to be honest with you. On that production. Damn, John Forte. Yeah, he was wilding, bro. He was super wilding. Dungeon Family. Somebody said Andre 3000, but I'm just gonna broaden that to Dungeon Family. I mean, Organized Noise. My bad.
Think about JD when he was producing Usher and others in the late 90s. I still, when I think of Usher guitar, I think of Dre and Vidal. I think of like Jimmy Jam and Terry had some joints like that was with guitar. I don't necessarily think of JD for some reason, even though that one like Confessions, but that's B to me. That's B Cox. Like when I think of when I think
come on, let's do it. No, let's go there.
When I think about JD records, right, and I'm thinking about the musicality of it, a lot of those are B Cox. B Cox is the one playing a lot of that stuff. Not to take away anything that JD's done, but JD's more, to me, a songwriter and does a lot of the drums, and B is like the musical guy. So it's like it makes sense, but in my mind, that's why I don't really think of JD in that kind of light. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when it comes to a question like about the guitar usage, it doesn't matter who the main producer was. If you know who the guitar player or the musician was, that's who the credit goes to on this particular topic for sure.
And shout out young Frank Romano.
Hey,
I got if you go to Producer Kit, we got a sample pack together called Twisted Guitars.
That's a fact.
He did There Goes My Baby for Usher. He did Kid Cudi stuff, Kevin Gates, crazy guitar. So, you know.
Facts. Okay, since we're going there, shout out to young Seth. We did Strumulate together. Seth is just super crazy. I'm not sure where Seth is from. I think he's from Minnesota. But yeah, Seth is amazing, and he did his thing on Strumulate.
Yes, sir.
So, shout out.
Get all of them.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. I don't like how Sadiq sings. You better stop it, man.
Oh,
you better stop. His voice is like a mosquito. Sir, ma'am, sir. Hype keys. No. That's your warning. That is your one warning. That's your one warning right there.
You gotta run me that one. You gotta run me them ones talking like that.
As a fact.
And to me, he's a slept-on producer, bro. Every time I hear a record that he produced, I'm like, bro, he snapped, dog.
Always. Always. Shame on you. Illicita said, Dilla, dog. Listen, Dilla's just, in any category. There's no negative Dilla talk. There's no overlooking of Dilla on anything.
You getting jumped, you talking about Dilla.
Let me tell you something. You can talk about best lyricists in hip hop. You say Dilla, I'll still ride with you. Actually, Dilla was nice, bro. He was nicer than everybody else in Slum Village. I love Slum Village, but let's keep Dilla was. He was just the dude doing the beats, but whenever he would rap, I'm like, all right, yeah.
Dilla's the go, man.
Facts, bro. Facts. Bad Boy. Yep. Okay. It was a lot more answers on that joint than I thought. Yeah. Quintino said record skip for sure. Yeah. He talking about Raphael Sadiq. Everybody about to throw hands with you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you're gonna need somebody to walk you up out of here, sir.
Speaking of Tony, today is my wife and I's anniversary. Hey, shout out, man.
Who that?
That's young Quintino. Hold on.
Man.
We got him. First of all, man. Do you hold on. Me. So Stacy Sue.
Get your mosquito voice together.
Do re mi fa sol la ti do. Okay.
Happy anniversary, bro.
Yeah,
for
sure.
Sure.
That's all you get.
Look, he can sing. He can go and sing to your wife, bro. You're a singer. Yeah, you're a singer. You got that. He sing low too. He got the old Valentine's anniversary voice.
He got the dude that talks.
He do the rap. Yeah, he do the low rap.
You know, you remember the episode of the Wayans Brothers with the Temptones?
Yes.
He's like, I've changed. I really changed.
Oh, yo, the bass dude who did the rap on the songs, he was always the coolest dude to me because he would be in a bad situation but be calm as hell all the time. Come on, baby. I see you with your bags packed at the door in the cab outside, but you don't need to leave, baby. Like, my man ain't breaking a sweat at all. He's like, yo, you hear this voice? Get back in here. Yeah. That's Quintendo right there.
Yeah, that's Quintendo. You know who else was that guy, the talking guy?
Who?
My old manager, young LaFleur.
Oh,
he was
what?
He was the saucy. Yeah, he was the saucy one on the records, bro.
Now that I think about it, I can see
he was the
that.
one. He was the one.
Damn. Okay. All right. That Missy was pretty good on guitar. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give you that and a lot of the Tim stuff. And I got to give a special shout out to the homie Bill Petaway.
Fire.
Bill Petaway on guitar, you know, all the Tim stuff, Missy stuff, and all that good stuff. Yo, Bill, I don't even know how to describe Bill. He's one of the funniest people you will ever meet in your life. One of the most talented people you'll ever meet in your life. Could play the hell out of a guitar and do a lot more. And Bill is just a different type of person, dog. Like, wow. So shout out to Bill Petaway, man. If you loved all the Tim guitar stuff and Missy guitar stuff and all that good stuff, man, that's Bill Petaway right there in your ear canal.
And he got a fire name for what he does.
That's a fact.
Petaway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So shout out to Bill, man. All right, I feel like we kind of killed this.
Okay. So I got a good topic.
Okay.
Complex, I seen this article, right? It says versus Instagram live battles we want to see, right?
Ooh, let's go.
And I like it because they start off with producer battles, right? First one, Pierre Bourne versus Ronnie J.
Okay.
I'm not mad at this one. I feel like it's a good weight class, you know what I mean? Ronnie J, I feel like is a little more on one side, but wild card, got great production.
Yeah.
Pierre Bourne, swaggy. I like his stuff. You know what I mean? Also,
2 of the tag goats.
That's very true.
Both of them are tag goats for sure.
So I'm not mad at that. I would like to. This is one I would like to see. I feel like this would be a good one. You know?
I think that's a good one.
I don't really have a favorite in this. If I had to pick one, I would probably say Pierre Bourne, just because I know more of his records.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's a good one. I'm not mad at this one.
I actually met him, and I never met Ronnie, so I would go Pierre Bourne just because of that.
Yeah.
Wait, Elicita for the rap voice. Tell your supervisor you're leaving early today. It's a fact. You can get that off with a deep voice. Yeah, regular voice. She's gonna hang up on you.
Let's see, for that weight class, it's okay. Yeah, I'm not mad. I feel like this is like a, you know what I mean? It's not the main card, but it's like that. This is the card before. You know what I mean?
Facts.
It's not style bender, you know what I mean? But it's the undercard.
Okay, let's do this. In addition to talking about these people, what do you think the viewership would be on something like that?
I think, well, here's the thing. Pierre Bourne, to me, has a very cult-like following, and Ronnie J in a way. Like, because when you think of like I don't really listen to Lil Pump and like Smoke Perp, but I get it. You know what I mean? But it's not something that I'm just like playing regularly.
Mm-hmm.
But those fans love them. Like they have like a great. So I feel like it ain't gonna be like no like huge numbers, but it's gonna be a decent. I feel like it's gonna be a little bit under Hit Boy and Boy Wonder. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be that caliber, but it's gonna be decent. I feel like they can pull something off.
More than 200,000 or less than 200,000.
I think they might get 200. I think they might, because you got to think the Versus brand at this point now is just people just they just into it. So I feel like no matter what
percentage of people that's just there for Versus.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like no matter what they do, they're gonna be in there.
Facts. That's a good one. Who else they got? This is pretty good.
Kanye West versus Pharrell.
Who wouldn't want to see that?
Not mad. I'm not mad again.
Nah.
I mean, I'm biased in this one, of course. You know what I mean? Virginia to the death of me, you know?
Come on, man. 2 up, 2 down. Oh, okay, chat, real quick. Who you got? Kanye versus Pharrell. We're gonna take about 30 seconds. So type it in. Who you got? Kanye versus Pharrell.
Mm-hmm. And here's the stat that I knew, but it's just reading it is crazy. He says, remember that in their prime, Pharrell and Chad were responsible for 40% of the songs on the radio. Bro, that's
a hell of a flex. That's a flex.
40% of the songs on the radio at one point came from the Neptunes.
Yeah, that's a stat. That's a stat. Wait, we got somebody at work that's shouting us out. I just want to shout them out. What up, pimps? On the clock right now. I'm driving. Boys, have a great day.
Hey.
Yeah, brothers may need the light. I will shine upon you in all love, and Buddha bless you. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Make that money. Make that money. But yeah, that was a good one. So we got Pharrell, Kanye, Pharrell, Kanye. It's pretty evenly split. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's see. We didn't need the all day. We see Kanye. Kanye all day.
I don't think it's gonna be as easy. I feel like Kanye has the hits that he has are monster hits, right? Like Kanye's the top of his catalog is incredible, but the Neptune's catalog is like deep, dog. Like their catalog is like insanely like wow, bro. Like of where they could kind of shoot from the hip. Kanye to me, it's more of a lane in a way. I mean, he's got some like great R&B records that he's done. He's got, you know, amazing hip hop records. But to me, Pharrell got pop records. He got R&B records. He's got hip hop classic joints with, you know, like he practically got a whole album with Jay if you put all them records together. That's going to be tough.
Does Kanye have an advantage because he's done a lot for other people and he has such a massive catalog of his own? Do you think that would give him an advantage in this?
Well, I mean, yeah, a little bit. But then you got to think Pharrell is on a lot of these records too. I mean, mostly stuff he's produced though. So yeah. I feel like that's what makes it such a good matchup.
I think that would be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not mad at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need that. The people need this. This would be a good one. This one would break the internet, I feel like.
Oh.
I feel like this would be the top versus.
Bro, Monica Brandy, no. Patty Gladys, no. Kanye, Pharrell. Yeah. That's also one of the list of battles that we'll probably never, ever,
never happen.
Ever see, ever. Yeah. Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, a lot of Kanye,
Yeah, I see. I think it's closer than what people think. I'm not mad at it though.
Somebody said "Use Your Heart" by SWV is what swings it for me.
Hey, bruh, just listen to it yesterday, crazy enough.
Wow. Yeah.
That's my jam.
Yeah.
You know, I got a Best of Neptune's playlist on deck.
Oh, of course. Gotta have that.
So, okay, this one has been brought up, but I think it'll be an interesting one. But I think we both agree on who's going to win this one. Diddy versus Jermaine Dupri. Both moguls, both birth styles, both, you know, in that public figure and music producer role. So I think it's a good matchup.
We already know.
I just think Diddy's a hard one, bro. Like Diddy's in a different space, bro. Like,
dog. Now, taking nothing away from JD.
Yeah,
of course, JD's
a GOAT.
Go. But Diddy, whoa. I mean, just think about the different artists. Let's just start there. Not to mention that all of those artists have massive hit songs. Jermaine Dupri, he broke a lot of artists too, and they were massive artists. But I just think Puff is a bit different, bro. Yeah, he's different, man. He's different. And
Puff got eras, bro. Like,
right,
eras.
And JD had Brian, and I'm sure a few other people would.
Little
Puff
John
had the Hitman, bro.
No, and you know it's crazy. You remember when No ID was on?
So Def. Yep,
mm-hmm.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. But I mean, yo, the Hitman, bro. I talk about it time and time again. I always wanted to see the Hitman versus Trackmasters. The Hitman, just they're not underrated. They're not slept on. They just don't get mentioned enough as time goes on. But bro, that was like the outside of Organized Noise, there was not a better production crew ever.
Yeah, that's real. What about Franchise Boys? Where do we put them in the? You know, I'm playing, but I love Franchise Boys. I ain't even gonna front.
Can you hear me blinking? Can you hear me blinking right now? I'm blinking.
You know, I'm a Franchise Boys fan, bro. And this is side note. Travis Scott dropped a new song called Franchise where they interpolate "Yup in My White Tee." And if y'all know me, I love MIA. Like MIA is like one of my goals to work with.
Facts.
Bro, she get on that song, and I hate that song so bad I love the song until she got on it. And I was like, yo, what is going on?
Wait. I'm confused. MIA got on a new song, and it was not good?
I hate it. I hate it, bro. And it's like them, because I think it's because I like MIA for making really weird records, and it's out of her. This is, to me, it's too gangster for her. It's like Swagger Like Us, but MIA is on the original version. You get what I'm saying? And not sampled.
All right, this is going to put things into perspective for me. Are you saying, was it bad or underwhelming?
I think it was bad.
Ooh, God damn.
And I love, bro, like MIA is in my top I want to work with list. But for me, I just feel like if I don't hear her on really weird random beats with like wild stuff screaming in the back and like up tempo, and then hearing on super hard trap records with Young Thug and Travis Scott, it just felt weird. It was just like she don't get the pocket for that. So I just felt like it was just out of place a little bit. But everything until that part, I loved it. I was like, this record's so jamming. And then she came in, I was like, I don't know if I like this part. I wasn't the only person on YouTube. If you type that song in, it's people done made edits. It says without MIA.
Dog, don't make an edit with me. Don't break out your editing tools just to get me out,
bro.
Damn,
yeah,
bro.
no, it was a tough one though. But yeah.
Okay.
Side note.
I got something real quick. What's my man name? Merchase. He says Kanye West began 2001 and Neptunes began with Rump Shaker. That's a decade advantage. I understand that. However, a lot of people cling to that Pharrell Rump Shaker thing, which 100% true, and Pharrell was doing stuff back then. But what else from back then can you associate Pharrell with? Because a lot of people go to that one song. So let's assume, I know this is not the truth. Let's assume he was a part of Rump Shaker, and then you didn't hear anything else from him until like Nori or whatever. That's a long time to be known for one song. So I'm saying that to say I'm not going to give Pharrell 10 or 8 extra years because of that one song. I don't think that's fair.
If I'm not mistaken, their first song as the Neptunes was SWV Use Your Heart. That was their first placement.
Okay.
As the Neptune. Yeah.
And that was still 90, early on. That was
96.
Nah, it had to be before that. It had to be before 96, bro. Hold on. Alexa, when did Use Your Heart by SWV come out?
Use Your Heart by SWV was released on April 1st, 1996.
Oh, shit, 96. Get the fuck. I thought it was 94, 95. You're right. You are 100% right. I stand correct.
96, yeah.
Wow.
They got it. And then you got to think, too, I mean, if you want to get technical, Kanye was out here ghost producing, doing a lot of the D-Dot stuff. And like, so, you know, Kanye was in the game probably not too far off of that, actually.
Yeah, I'm not that I'm taking Rump Shaker away from Pharrell, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying.
I do think that's a great matchup, though. I feel like for Pharrell, it's gonna be hard to match up anybody else. Like Tim and Pharrell would probably be the best matchup, but since 100%. Tim's already done them, you know what I mean? But like it's gonna be this is the only other person that you could get for either one of them, because Kanye, who you gonna put against Kanye other than Pharrell? It's gonna be they both fashion icons, both artists, both incredible producers. So I feel like this is the best matchup you can get. I'm not mad at this at all.
That is a good matchup for a bevy of reasons.
So this one, this one's a good one. Just Blaze versus the Heatmakers.
Yeah, Just Blaze versus the Heatmakers. I think that's dope. That's Just Blaze all day though, for me personally. But that's a really good matchup.
My Avirex jacket in my closet wants to say Heatmakers and my do-rag, you know what I mean? But I gotta go Just Blaze.
You gotta put on the Pally Pally.
Gotta do the little dance, you know what I mean?
That's a fact. You gotta hit the Joe button, pump it up.
Oh yeah. Produced by Just Blaze.
Come on. Let's see.
Kanye versus Will.i.am. No.
Nah. Shout out to Will.i.am, but no.
And in my top 10 of producers, Will.i.am is probably in the top 10. To me, Will.i.am is an incredible producer, right?
Facts.
But against Kanye, I don't think that's a good matchup.
No, that's over. That's over quick, bro. That's over with super quick. Yeah.
I mean, Will.i.am got the Black Eyed Peas stuff, which is anthems. You know what I mean? He got a couple Rihanna records in there somewhere. He did Photographs and he did a couple other joints, I think, for Rihanna.
Will.i.am, I feel like would be one of those producers. Like if he was to do a versus, half of the stuff that he plays, people wouldn't know that he did that until the versus.
Oh yeah, he did Ordinary People, right? I'm pretty sure he did Ordinary.
I don't know, but I can see that.
Hold on, I'm about to look it up. I'm almost positive.
Yeah. However, Bad Boy has been my goal since the team. Not a bad goal, bro. Not a
Yeah.
bad goal.
John Legend, Ordinary People, produced by will.i.am and John Legend. Yeah.
Facts. You say wanted to be one of the hitmen. Wanted to be a hitman. Yeah, that's a fact. I used to ghost produce for one of the hitmen for a very short stint when I was probably 18, 19.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Anyway.
Let's see. Oh, Jizz, what up, bro?
Hey, there he is. Hey, in case y'all don't know, man, go check out my man, I Am Ojiz. He is an amazing producer. He's out here holding it down, doing a lot of good stuff with Tracy Lee, who's also an amazing MC. Go check my guy out, man, for sure.
Good peoples, man. Good peoples.
Yeah.
Okay,
I haven't heard it.
Oh,
Go
my
ahead.
bad. No.
H2O Av said, I haven't heard anyone say Just Blaze versus Ski Beats.
I don't like that matchup.
I think that's I don't like the matchup. I love both of them as producers. Both of them gave us hits, but I just think I don't think it's a good matchup. But I will think of somebody that Ski Beats would be a good matchup for, because I'd like to see him do some stuff. Yeah.
Now here's the one. I feel like I don't like the matchup, but interesting. Bobby Brown versus Usher.
I'm
It's
going
interesting,
Usher, but that's a good matchup.
Oh, and congrats to my dog. He just had a baby.
Who that? Young
Usher.
Ush? Yay!
He just had a baby, man. Congrats.
Yo, shout outs to Usher.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta go home team, man. I gotta go pick Usher.
Dog, I'm not gonna lie. Respect to Bobby Brown, OG GOAT, King, but Usher's gonna. I'm not gonna say make quick work of him, but on relevancy will make it a quicker job than it should be. I'll say that much.
Yeah, especially 20 records, bro. Bobby, if in the first 10, Bobby gonna give you trouble, but you know what I mean.
He gonna feel like after that edition bag.
Yeah, but after that, you got thinking Usher got hits, bro. He can play Confessions, dog, and it's gonna give people issues. Just Confessions alone, not even counting the stuff before and the stuff afterwards.
Dog, you know a good way to tell who's gonna win a versus or who came to really play? When you listen to the songs that an artist plays before the versus starts.
Oh,
when you hear them playing songs, you're like, damn, I would have saved that for round 4.
Right.
They're like, nah, I'm gonna play this shit in the beginning. I got so many songs. This is not even in the battle.
Oh yeah, this is in the throwaway pile.
Yeah, they ready, bro. They ready.
So this is a good one. London on the Track versus Metro Boomin.
That's a really good one.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna go Metro on that.
Yeah, I gotta go Metro.
That's just more my taste. Yeah. It's more my taste versus London.
I feel like London, incredible. Like London's production, I think he's very versatile. Like R&B, he's great. Trap, he's great. Like I like his style. But Metro, I feel like for the culture, has done so much. I gotta go with Metro, man. Yeah, Metro for sure. That's a good matchup, though.
That's a real good one. I gotta catch up in this chat. I'm way behind.
And I would even throw out Metro versus Mike Will would be a great one.
It would be.
Mike Will, I feel like is one of those slept on, like changed a lot in the music production, you know what I mean, game, but people I don't know what it is. I feel like he's like in that mustard kind of realm. Like he changed a lot, but people still don't quite give him the respect that they deserve.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Mike Will's up there.
Definitely. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Y'all forgetting most people watching versus grew up on Bobby Brown versus is nostalgia. Yeah, but still, those people know about Usher, and more people would. I just think Usher's taking that, regardless of nostalgia and all that stuff. Usher's taking that, bro.
Because I mean, you gotta think Usher got nostalgia too. Like he got them older records, and then we've heard more years of Usher than we've heard years of Bobby Brown.
That's a fact. That is a fact. And Usher still has relevancy to this day. Now, if you're going to go nostalgic act like Bobby Brown, you have to pair him with another nostalgia act who's been relatively inactive for the same amount of time that he has to make it fair. But Usher versus Bobby Brown in 2020, that's easy. That's easy.
So they're saying Chris Brown versus Usher, and then Usher versus Justin Timberlake.
Usher. And I love Justin. Yeah. Justin's the homie.
Oh yeah, that's your dog.
That's the homie. However, I just think Usher got more songs.
Yeah.
Usher just got more songs.
Usher, bro, we gonna look back at Usher catalog like, bro, this is insane, dog. Like, his catalog is OD, bro. Like,
yeah, 100%. Someone said Sunny Digital versus Zaytoven.
I don't like that matchup.
Me either. And
not against nothing against Sunny's GOAT. You know what I mean? But
yeah, it's like
Zay
two
is,
different time periods, but it's not.
Yeah, but Zay is like GOAT. Like Zay is like big bruh status. You know what I mean? Like
Zay is the Gucci of Atlanta production.
Yeah, he's like influenced everybody. Like you can't say that you're not influenced by Zaytoven and be an Atlanta producer.
Yeah, that's like Tim versus Danger in a way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's not
something weird about it.
Yeah, don't look right.
Yeah. So this is an interesting one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Southside versus Lex Luger.
I am going to go Southside.
Me too.
Even though Lex Luger is a GOAT, he's one of the 808 gods.
Yeah,
but
facts.
I'm going Southside.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Southside again is in that I feel like doesn't get enough credit.
Definitely.
Like he's killing it.
Has been forever.
Right. Forever. And ain't slowed down. Like 808 Mafia, I remember it was like at the beginning and then to see where they went to now. Yep. You know. But yeah, Lex is the GOAT though. Don't get it twisted.
That noisy Atlanta episode for producers is still one of my favorite things to watch.
Incredible.
To this day.
DJ
DJ Street Orchestra, shout out, that's the homie. He said Ninth Wonder versus High Tech.
I'm not mad.
That's pretty good.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that.
That's pretty good. I think Ninth.
I'm not mad.
I think Ninth would take it, but wow, that's a pretty good matchup, bro. Pretty good.
I'm not mad at that at all. Huh.
Yeah, that's pretty good, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Here's an interesting one. Toomp versus Collie Park.
I'm gonna go Toomp, but goodness, Collie Park. Collie Park will put on bigger smashes. Like he gonna play some shit that's gonna just turn your house into a club. But I mean, 20 records going over time. Toomp,
sure. Yeah. Toomp to me got more. How do I say this? I don't want to sound like I'm like dissing Collie Park at all. Like, but Collie Park stuff is more. I don't want to say comical, but it's more like.
It's like,
you know what I'm saying?
Chart hit driven. Listen, I don't want to say cheesy because it's not cheesy at all. Commercial is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, okay, yeah, exactly. And Toomp got that. I'm about to go do a drive-by.
Hard.
Fight somebody.
Hard, bro.
Black Air Force One energy vibes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
however, Collie Park gonna get your grandmother up out her seat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's a fact.
And I seen somebody say Toomp versus somebody. Hold on, I'm trying to find.
Somebody said Micro versus Mustard.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, Zaytoven versus Toomp. I'm not mad at that. I feel like it's a better.
Yeah, it's better
matchup.
Yeah. Somebody said I say Lex. Ninth versus Needles. Damn, shout out to Needles, man. Needles is the homie.
Needles is a hard one to match up.
He's very tough to match up. Number one, because not a lot of people know how extensive his catalog is.
Yeah. Needles gonna play Bruno Mars records on your ass, and what you gonna do?
He gonna play that. Damn, how am I blanking on like the super big jump that he had, like
the grenade? Is the crutch? No, okay.
Where he used the Wu-Tang joint.
Damn, why am I blanking now? I know he did one of the early ones too, like an early Bruno joint with the what's a grenade? It was one of those like really big Bruno records. And he did. I was surprised he did. He did that Jeremiah, that We.
Yep. Oh yeah, him and Donut did that joint.
Yeah, Young Willie Donut.
Yeah. Shout out to him and Donut. Somebody helped me out on the Needle song that he flipped the Wu-Tang Cream joint. What's the chick name? I keep wanting to say Jasmine Sullivan. It's definitely not Jasmine Sullivan.
Oh, Just the Way You Are is the Bruno joint he did though.
Got you. But yeah, Needles would surprise people. I would like to see him do a versus just because everything he plays, most people aren't familiar with him, and you'll be like, word, I didn't know you did that. Word. Yeah. Very few niggas wanted with Bangladesh. That is a fact.
That is true. Bang
Is
is GOAT.
Fact, bro.
Also in that not respected enough category.
I was actually talking to Bangladesh about who should go against him in a versus. He didn't name anybody. He was asking me who I thought, and I couldn't really think of anybody off the top. I think I thought of one person, but I forgot who it was. But I'm looking for a good matchup for Bangladesh. Not even like I'm gonna bring it to him, but yeah. I've been thinking about that ever since. Like, damn, who would be a good matchup for him?
In a way, I think Jazzy is kind of in that era, and that. But then at the same time, I don't know if it's the greatest match. I still feel like it's a better matchup. But Jazzy's another one, dog. Like Jazzy catalog, all the Aaliyah stuff, bro. Like people know Jazzy from the little up-tempo whistle kind of joints, but like Aaliyah records, bro. Like Jazzy got a catalog, dog.
Yeah. Jazzy would have to go. Jazzy would have to go against a great, like a JD type.
Yeah.
You can't put him with. If you could tell the people that know Jazzy's catalog by who they would pair him up with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta pair him up with a goat. Jazzy versus Rodney Jerkins. What you think about that?
Not mad. I think I might have to pick Rodney on that one. I might have to go Rodney.
Okay. All right.
But I don't know. I'm gonna have to. That's one of the ones I would have to look at the catalogs because Jazzy got them sleeper joints, man. Jazzy got records, bro. Where you be like, bro, like I forgot you did this joint.
That's a fact. Somebody said Bangladesh versus Zaytoven. I don't like that matchup.
I'm not mad.
I'm
not mad.
I don't know. I think somebody Bangladesh, someone a little bit different. Even though I do think that is one of the people I mentioned to him. But he played it cool. Like, oh, all right. You know, he didn't say either way. But
who would you put against Rockwaller?
Rick Rock. Say, I don't know. I just named somebody.
That's tough, man. Yeah. I'm not I don't want to say I'm not the biggest fan, but just wasn't my cup of tea necessarily. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to think of somebody to put in that category. What's the dude that did all the band stuff? Tony Dofat.
Oh, shout out to Tony Dofat. Tony Dofat. Tony Dofat.
He had some joints though.
Dog, he produced for a million. Tony Dofat used to do like Heavy D stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's been around for a long, long time. I met him in Paris at that producer summit I did.
You know, OG that helped me out a lot when I first started producing, bro. And I don't know why I always forget to mention him.
Who that?
Dog, you know who Kenny Smooth is?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
He did like Low Down Dirty Shame. He did Kate's Touch Me Tease Me.
Yeah.
That's like the big homie, dog. Like when I first started, man, he helped me out a lot, dog.
Shout out to Kenny Smooth.
Yeah, I ran into him in the mall. Pre-Rona, but I ran into him in the mall one time, and I was supposed to link with him, and then Rona happened. But I need to link up with the dog, man.
Pre-Rona. This is a super hip hop matchup. Black Milk versus 88 Keys. That's very I'm gonna take 88 now. That's super hip hop.
Yeah.
All right, man. All right.
We got a couple more. And then we can get off this. Okay, Murder Beats versus Boy Wonder.
Boy Wonder.
Yeah, I didn't realize they both were from Canada.
I don't know why I didn't. From Canada.
Yeah, Ontario. Let's see, Tay Keith versus Wheezy. Pretty good matchup. I like that.
That's really good. That's really good. Okay,
I gotta go Wheezy.
I was gonna say Tay Keith, even though Wheezy out of here.
Yeah, I gotta go Wheezy. And then we said Mike Will versus Mustard. And then the last one is Alchemist versus Madlib.
Shit. We was talking about Alchemist versus Havoc. I need to think about Alchemist versus Madlib. That would be good, bro. I'm gonna go with Alchemist, but
that's a good one though.
I'm just there for that, bro. I'm there for that. That joint there for everybody. It's gonna smell like weed and Hennessy. And it's not for everybody, but that's gonna be a good one if that would ever happen. Yeah,
not mad at it. Complex did a good job. It wasn't any of them where how sometimes you see these matchups and you be like, bro, never. Why would you put that? They were all very good ones.
That's a fact. Illicita said Static Major is a genius for sure, for sure. Shout out RIP Static Major, man. Goat. Yes, sir.
Take
Gone
Heat
but not
versus
forgotten.
Madlib. Now you trolling, bro.
Man, get out of here. We done. True.
That's like that's like the UFC when they ain't had no weight regulations. And you see the sumo guy fighting the little skinny guy.
You're like, come on, bro. Somebody
Like
said who'd battle no ID? That's a good question.
That's a tough one. That's another one.
Ooh, but then the next statement, and I swear we're gonna get off this. The next statement is a very good one. No ID versus Salam Remy. That is actually a very good matchup.
I'm not mad.
Salam Remy, a lot of people don't know about his catalog either. Salam Remy gonna pull some shit out on you. You're gonna be like, yo, I am so sorry. I did not know. Salam Remy gonna pull out the whole Amy Winehouse catalog on your ass. You ain't gonna know what to do. At that one. Yeah. Ooh, that's a good one.
Oracle, set it up, man.
For
Hit
sure.
the line, man.
I know one of them.
Right.
Yeah, I know one of them. So, for sure. Yeah. Oracle, you should host a versus battle with producers. Triz could be the mic man. That'd be kind of fire. That'd be kind of fire.
Only if I could talk cash money shit.
Oh, that's a fact. We would expect nothing less from our mic man. Yeah, Jay Dilla versus Madlib. Nah, we're not gonna go there. Yeah, they was the homies. Jay Dilla, rest in peace, and I'm still going Dilla, of course. Yeah, but, yeah. Yes, sir. All right, man. I'm scared to read anymore.
So, okay. You know, the Kanye West saga continues with the contracts and the masters, and you know, it's been an ongoing thing. The newest, I guess, update in this situation is Charlamagne the God claims that Big Sean is in a terrible contract, bro.
How did Charlamagne get in this?
Well, you know, him and Kanye were like cool. Remember they was doing those interviews and all that stuff, and so I guess that's how. And you know, Charlamagne, I mean, he makes good points. When Kanye first start talking about it, he was basically like, yo, like, you can't talk about this if you're not doing right by your own artist, right? And that was like, as soon as this happened, I heard Charlamagne say it, right? And apparently, I'm going by what Charlamagne says, is that Sean was up for renegotiation and could have got his masters back, and the only person that didn't sign off on it was Kanye.
Well, yeah, I think Kanye, not that he gets a pass, but his whole thing about I want to give all the masters back, that could have been him turning over a new leaf, though. Like that could have been really legit, like his awakening of last week. You know what I'm saying? Not at the time when that was open for negotiation. Now, what Kanye does moving forward will really determine if he really about that talk. But if that's crazy, if he owe Big Sean $3 million.
Yeah, $3 million, and I'm that good. Big Sean is very calm for someone that owes him $3 million.
Well, have you ever seen Big Sean not calm? We've seen this man go through relationship turmoils and everything. My man's always calm.
$3 billion though.
Hey, listen,
I'm mad. I'm mad when somebody cut me off on the road. Dog. $3 million.
Any nigga that put Ed and Eddie in a verse is cool with me. I think Big Sean is he's calm, but I'm pretty sure he's looking for his bread.
Oh yeah.
Flying Lotus versus everyone. Flying Lotus versus K Tronada. Let's see. I just said that out of nowhere. I don't even know if that's I don't know how good matchup that is. This is kind of relevant.
They're kind of in the same lane with K Tronada is a little more party. To me, Flying's a little more like
vibey.
I took some mushrooms and we're about to go to Venus and explore for a second.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. That's a fact.
But I'm not mad. I mean, I wouldn't go to that show if they were playing back to backs. You know what I mean? I'm there.
I'm there. Yeah, I'm there. Okay. I'm in Detroit. Trust me, Big Sean is not stressed. All right.
I mean, yeah, I just feel like, you know,
$3
million is something. You need your $3 million, man. That ain't something you just kind of let slide. That ain't like a 20. You like, you know what? He good for it. You know what I mean? He cool.
Yeah.
$3 million, we got to have some conversations.
Yeah. Yeah. $3 million. That's a lot of money. I don't care how you slice it. For somebody to owe you, I want my 3.
I just hope, you know, I hope this gets worked out, and then I hope other labels see this, which I doubt is gonna happen, but I hope other people see it and start getting in and make a change. But
not if it cuts into the bottom line. They're like, nah, I don't care.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Someone said it's gonna smell like weed and Hennessy.
Dog, that's a fact, bro. It's gonna smell like Dutch guts in that joint.
Is that White Owls?
Is that a Philly? Is that a Philly? Yeah, that's crazy.
A spliff I smell?
Oh damn, not a spliff.
Spliff star.
First time I seen somebody roll a spliff, I was like, wow, that's a lot of components and work.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. You really getting it in. Shout out to all my island people and my UK people. So here's a question. Do you think trap will remain the same? Personally, I think no, because, and I'm just basing that off of life. What has remained the same? Like, I'm talking musically, genre wise, what has remained exactly the same? Not a damn thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't think so. What do you think, bro?
Even to me, trap from last year is a big difference, especially if you go back to T.I. trap to now trap. Huge difference. The instruments is used is completely different. Back then it was like brass, little pizzicatos, and like, you know what I mean?
Patterns was definitely different.
And then the Manny Fresh snare rolls, you know what I mean? Like that was trap then. And now you think about, bro, if you use pretty much any of those, people looking at you like you crazy unless you really flip it. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. You better be doing a commercial for AT&T or something.
Yeah, nobody's using horns like that. Those little phantom horns. Nobody's using the pizzicatos. Nobody's using the snare rolls like that. You know what I mean? So it goes from using rim shots to replacing the claps. You know what I mean? That was like a whole thing. Now it's like more guitarish, emo, trap kind of thing. So I feel like every year, so every couple months it changes like styles. I mean, same tempos around each, same 808s kind of thing, but it's differences.
I'll be honest with you. I think trap changes more as a genre than almost any of our other genres. You know what I'm saying? Like, trap changes a lot. They're subtle changes, but it's frequent changes. Like you said, from year to year, it changes. Just like hi-hat usage, kicking 808 versus just 808 usage, like, and I believe trap is going to change again, maybe 2 times in the next coming year. Who knows? Trap
has become global. Yeah, I mean, to me, rap in general, rap is pop music now. Like, the music that everybody listens to is rap, and then 100%. Everything else is secondary.
100%. I think trap, like I said, trap changes more often than most of our genres. And even though trap has a stigma of it all sounds the same, if you think about it, man, like just within that genre, they do a lot. And they update. Like if trap was an app, that shit would have an update every week, bro. I'm sure it's like if trap was like, who could make the best striped shirt? It would be a million dope striped shirts, but people are like, man, it all looks the same. It's all striped shirts. But I'm like, yo, you see how many variations it is in those striped shirts? Though?
Right, exactly.
That's what trap is to me. Like, so yeah, it's kind of the same when you look at it in totality. If you step back, but if you zoom in, dog, it's very versatile and it changes way more than anything else.
Because think about when the DaBaby came out, then everything got simplified. It was the short 808s and then the more melodic patterns, on the turnarounds. And now it's starting to change again. Now people are getting away from that and then starting to go in a different direction. And then before then, what was before then? It happened so quick. Oh, the whistle, the flute guitar combo. That was like a whole thing. Now that's kind of dying out, a little bit. So it's, it's always a new fad that's coming in and people are going to start going towards that. And then something else is going to happen. Somebody's going to change the whole tempo, change everything. People are going to go to that.
Yep. That's a fact. And I think one of the reasons for it though, is because trap is one of the subgenres that's more open to change. And the reason why I think it's more open to change is because it's the most youth driven of all hip hop genres. And everybody knows the youth, they're going to stay stylish. They're going to stay coming out with new shit. So therefore it's going to evolve faster than everything else. Like somebody just said, boom bap has remained a constant. And that's because boom bap is a nostalgic form of hip hop. It's like, one could argue the truest form of hip hop, but it's a nostalgic form of hip hop. So for boom bap to even really be boom bap, part of its charm is to remain constant or consistent. You know what I mean?
Beats Music says, title of this episode, If Trap Was an App. I like
it. Hey, by the way, Beats Music names these episodes. He names the episodes, and he also makes the timestamps as to what gets on Instagram and what does not. Now go harass him. But no, shout out to Beats Music. Yeah, if Trap was an app, I think that's a dope title, bro. But yeah, if Trap was an app, man, it have updates every week, bro. I swear.
I seen somebody say, trap is like starting to blend with other genres, like even country. That perfect example, my homie Blanco Brown, man. He got a song called The Get Up, which was like a huge, huge viral record, bro. And it's like a trap country line dance. And like, I remember him years ago, this is probably maybe 5 years ago, he was telling me he was gonna make trap country. And I'm like looking at him like, bro, what are you talking about, dog?
Right.
Like, it didn't make sense, but he was figuring it out and he just kept with it. And then he caught one, you know what I mean? So, I mean, dog, it's out there. Like all these records, man, like every time I get on TikTok, it's like even the pop records are just like 808s. And it's just lighter synths.
Commercials on TV are all trapped out. Everything trapped out.
Yeah, it's like, we're not gonna go with the minor key. We're just gonna make it a little happier.
Yeah, we're gonna
major key.
A little major.
Yeah, we're gonna hit you. Still 808s though.
Keep DJ a little major key.
Yeah, major key.
Hold on.
Real life.
Quick. I'm gonna just check and see if the bartender came through. Hold on 1 second.
Alrighty. While you do that, apparently the OG legend Scott Storch had a show and he used a hologram of Whitney Houston in the back of the show without permission. Don't think that's a great idea, Scott Storch. But
hold on, I'm looking for the right button, bro. I can't find
that was actually the right button.
Toasty?
Yeah, I was talking about the Scott Storch hologram thing.
Oh, nice. Oh, the Whitney Houston blicky?
Yeah, it was a bad move, but
Yeah. He tried it.
I can't wait to start hologramming myself.
All right. Let's see. Do you think Trap will say the same? What's the last album that got you hyped? What was it? Chat, what was the last album that got y'all hyped? And Young Triza, what was the last album that got you hyped?
Hold on, I'm about to tell you the name. The album that I've been listening to is, hold on, I got to tell you the name. It's crazy, I don't know. Thundercat. It is what it is. I don't know if y'all ever listen to Thundercat. Thundercat is the weirdest, nerdiest guy, but the most musically talented dude I've ever heard, bro. Like, incredible producer, playing the bass is like, Thundercat, he played bass for like Erykah Badu. He was like the bass guy for like everybody, dog, like on tour. But he's like cold, bro. And his songs are like, he makes like hood Billy Joel music for guys who wear do-rags. Like it's very eclectic.
What was that description again, sir? I just want that to be repeated. It deserves
like
to be repeated.
If Billy Joel drunk Hennessy and wore a do-rag and had dreadlocks, that would be Thundercat. You know what I mean? It's in that vein.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hold on, I'm
Yeah,
texting my bartender right quick.
Yeah, so that's my go-to album right now that I'm really bumping. I'm always like a Childish Gambino fan. I always enjoy his albums.
Very vibe. It's a vibe, bro.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
So those are my two. Other than that, I'm pretty good. I want to check out this Metro and 21 Savage. I feel like it's real, turned up energy.
Just don't go rap nobody, bro.
Yeah, I feel like I got to get a HellCat after listening to that one. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm about tired of HellCats, bro.
Bro, I don't even want to get on the subject because it's not production related, but I'm going to say this and get out. Everybody who drives a HellCat is annoying, bro. So I don't,
100%.
bro. Why are you in my neighborhood being so loud, bro?
Dog.
I'm trying to sleep, dog. Stop revving your engine at 3 in the morning, dog. I don't want to hear it. I don't care. You got a HellCat. Cool.
My nigga, it's the same thing. I become that guy. I become that dude. When I hear the shit, I know I become that dude because the first thing I do is recite the time, whatever time it is. Come on, man. It's goddamn 11:30 at night. What the fuck is going on?
And bro, I was going. This is like right when we were like moving out to Airbnb, and the dude was driving the HellCat, and he just decides to do donuts in the middle of the street, and it made smoke everywhere. So it was a wreck in front of me because he did donuts in the street and people couldn't see. Bro, I was so mad that day, dog. I was irritated, dog. I'm like, bro, I don't care that you have this car, dog. Like, I get it. It's a nice car. American muscle. Great. I don't care, bro. I could care less.
I don't give a shit. Move your ass to Drag Racia, Canada or some shit. Just get the hell away from my neighborhood. I pay for quiet. I pay for quiet. And I'm feeling like somebody owes me some goddamn money at this point.
That's big facts. But, you know, so I'm not going to listen to the 21 Metro joint too crazy because I feel like my BMW going to turn to that HellCat real quick. I'm going to have to trade it in.
Facts. All right. Let's see. Somebody said Griselda. For sure. Yeah, Griselda's crazy. Jay Electronica.
Nah, man.
That's I ain't gonna lie, you may be on that boat by yourself, but but still I can see how somebody would have been hype about that though. Yo, by the way, man, for the last 2 weeks, my comments was doing something real cool. The way they would just all go. The pictures will all go to the top and the comments will be at the bottom in black. It's not doing that for me this week.
I hate, bro.
Yeah. Benny the Butcher, the plugs I met. Yeah, that's a fact. That was a good shit. That was a good one. Yeah, it was all good. I did a little sound design on the last Benny album. Never mentioned it, but yeah. Let's see. Larry June out the trunk. Not familiar, but I'm sure it's fire.
Music to be Murdered by Eminem.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm not mad at you.
Not mad.
Let's see. Oh, I gotta ask this question because DJ Snake apparently has submitted this question 2 or 3 weeks in a row, and we have not addressed it or answered it. So I'm gonna ask it, throw in my answer, and get your answer real quick.
Okay.
What do I do? Or hold on,
I do?
7 Aurelius. Who's going to get 7 Aurelius?
Mercury retrograde. Points. Let's go.
7 Aurelius versus one of Erykah Badu's lemongrass incense. Let's see. All right. So the question is, when you want to collab with an artist, sending an instrumental to them, is there a risk that they can steal and sing over it? How can we protect the audio material? And then also, we got another question in today that was, how can I avoid someone stealing my beat and recreating it? My short answer is you can't. I mean, technically you can't. I mean, it could happen, but I would not function from the standpoint of that risk. Here are a few things that you could do if you're really, really worried about that, or what to do if that happens to you. So let's think. Number one, if it happens to you, get a lawyer. Okay, for sure. Number two, if you live with that constant fear, not saying it's unwarranted, copyright your material with the Library of Congress. You could do that. Let's see. What else could you do? If it does happen to you, you might want to jump out there and like sue the pants off somebody. You should probably wait for a little bit. If it's a major artist, you want to has the song made any money yet? So if you're really about that life, you're gonna wait just a little bit. Mm-hmm. Fourth thing I would suggest: get all of your material together in case you have to go to court, whatever type of proof you have, whether it be copyrights, whether it be session files, just whatever you got. Right. And fifth, if you really want to go there and be super safe, if this ever happens to you, get a musicologist to go to court with you. But in all honesty, man, I wouldn't not do stuff because of that. I think that that's a crazy way to live. True, it can happen to you. It's probably happened to quite a few people. It's happened to me. It's happened to you. It's happened to a lot of people. But the person that stole it, A, who were they? What did they do with it? And B, what did you do when it happened to you that one time? I'm curious.
Well, okay. So, okay. I have the same thoughts about what you were saying, but to me, it's like, it's a reason why I don't sell beats online, right? And it's not that it's anything wrong with selling beats online, but I just like controlling the flow of where my music goes, right? But when people don't talk about it, but a downside to putting stuff online is you don't really have control of. Once you put it up there, you don't really have control over it, right? You could put those tags over it. Like I have on my site, I got pre-made tags, right? That's like people could throw over their beats. You could put one or two. You could put one or two on there, right? But like you said, people could cut around them. I've heard people throw it every 4 bars, like such and such production, no free beats. But then you're taking away from the artist rapping on it, right? So the artists who really do want your music, they're not gonna rap on it because you got this annoying ass tag going through the whole beat.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things of that was part of the reason why I just stopped putting my stuff online, because I didn't like random people being able just to rip my music and then do whatever they want for it.
Random people using your name as a collab.
That was the part that got me. That was it was the worst, bro. It was like a month, and I got every horrible rapper in the world, and it was like Chris Brown, Justin Timberlake. I said Justin Timberlake, Justin Bieber's producer, executive produced my album, and all they did was steal my beats from YouTube. They stole 3 of my beats. Like, oh, he executive produced, and I kept getting tagged on this stuff. And I'm like, yo, don't use me to hype this trash up. And it wasn't even like it was decent. It was horrible, dog. It's like if you just got your random cousin a mic for the first time, and they had no idea. It was that status, and I didn't like that.
The type of person that would pull some bullshit like that blatantly is usually the horrible artist.
Oh yeah,
a reputable artist don't even really think like that. Somebody stole one of my 2 of my joints off my Instagram.
Oh yeah.
And did the same shit. Timberland, sound designer, blah, 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 such and such producer. I'm like, bro, if you don't take this shit down.
But if you're just trying to get your music out there as much as possible, right? Then put it online. I mean, it's part of the game. Some people are going to record on your stuff and they're not going to pay you. That's part of the game. And in the placement thing, that's part of the game. You know how many records we got that people don't record it over and we ain't got paid and they never come out? Like it's part of the game, you know what I mean? So you just got to understand it comes with the territory, and wait till they make money. If they ain't making money, it's kind of pointless. You know what I mean?
Facts.
It's just annoying.
Facts.
But if it's making money, man, just wait and get an entertainment lawyer, collect that check.
100%. You can check out this chat. I'm in summoned again. I've never gotten up so many times on one show. Hold on one second.
So is that a Dragon Ball Z background? LC to know what she's talking about. See if you see right here, this little on Instagram, you can't see it. But right here, Ultimate 3, where my bro Diego Ave is going to be dropping next week. So we got the Super Saiyan speakers, you know what I mean? That's what happens when you load a sample pack, you know what I mean? Speakers go Super Saiyan. So I had to go to Planet Namek, you know what I mean? It's for all my Toonami fans that know, you know, they know.
Whoa. Oh, sorry.
Reboot. That was a real Toonami throwback. You know what I mean?
Oh man. This is crazy right here.
Man, you making me feel bad. I'm out. I'm out of the fruit smoothie and the whatchamacallit.
The drinks I make versus the professional drinks, night and day, bro.
Oh yeah.
Support your local star tender.
Let's see. Do I keep my tag, change it, Tim saying my voice, my name, or incorporate both? Oh, man. Hey, man. Metro got a bunch of them. There's a bunch of people that got a bunch of different tags, and they use them at different times.
Test them out. People are going to like one over the other. And I will say this much. The quality and how much people like your music will determine how much they like your tag.
Yeah.
Your tag couldn't be, but if your beats are crazy, man, they're going to hit that. They're going to say that tag with pride. You understand? it's like when you hear a rapper with a stupid name, but then they blow up and they start making hot songs. The name don't sound so stupid now; it just becomes regular because you hear it so much. Same thing with a tag to me.
Like when you first heard Waka Flocka Flame, you're like, bro, what the hell is this?
Bro, so many people that I was like, what the hell kind of name is that? And I was like, oh, it's regular.
I have to read this. Beats me. I'm also going to take this moment to remind everyone it's Laker gang. Big facts. Lakers going to win it in 4. They dominated the Miami Heat last game.
Do you really think they're going to win it in 4?
No, if you saw the last game,
I didn't.
It was horrible. Lakers was winning by 30 something in the third quarter. It was great. It was awesome. It's everything I asked for and more.
I might try to catch some of that for sure.
Oh yeah, tonight 9:00. I'm posted. I'm watching my Lakers.
I feel like something else is going on tonight. Oh, nothing important. New episode of The Boys. That's all.
I gotta catch up with that.
It's a wild show. It's a wild show, bro.
I'm on episode 2 of P Valley, so it just shows you where I'm at.
No, you good.
Show watching. I watch 2 episodes a month.
Yeah, no, I need background noise and in between time stuff.
Mm-hmm.
P Valley, I've definitely watched the whole episode. The Boys, I've watched everything up until this point. So yeah, I'm looking for new stuff. By the way, I ask the group chat sometimes. I'll ask here if anything good, Netflix, Hulu, Prime, any of that shit. DM me just so I know what to watch, especially little date night. You know what I mean? It's the wife's birthday this weekend. You know, we're gonna do a few things, but it's gonna be some downtime date night. Hit the couch, watch a movie, watch a show type thing. I need something to watch. You know,
Lego. Let's see. Homelander equals Joffrey as an adult with superpowers.
Facts.
Young Dr. Love.
Yeah, Homelander savage, bro. Shout out to Dr. Love too, man.
I have no idea what's going on. I read that. I was like, I have no idea what's going on.
Homelander's a savage, bro. You got to get into The Boys. It's a wild show. Yeah.
Okay. Sebastian Beat says, question, are tags still relevant?
Always.
Yes. Never going away.
Yeah.
Never going away. You gotta think it's like a business card for your beats. You know what I mean? It's just like, because how many times have you heard a beat and you have no idea who produced it? Yeah. It's not like how it was before and everybody had a signature sound and you heard that double snare and that's like, oh, I know that's Tim. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You heard that drum pattern like, oh, that's Swiss. Like it's not like that anymore.
Swiss, yeah. Listen, bro, you about to get me into my shit. I'm not gonna get into having your own sound bag, but you are absolutely right. The tag is like, you know, you see a dope painting and then you see the dope painting with the artist's little signature at the bottom. You probably don't notice it or care if the signature is on there until you want the painting.
That's right.
Or if you see a few paintings and you're like, okay, this is where a tag, just like an artist's signature on the painting, comes in great. You can see one and be like, cool. But then once you see like 5 paintings and you realize that helps you realize it's all the same person because you see the same signature on them. Now you know you like this painter or this artist. It's the same with production. Exact same. You're like, damn, I heard that tag on this song. Okay, this is a producer I like. What else have they done? So that's where a tag I feel can come in real handy for a producer.
Yeah, you gotta just be sparing with how you use them. You know what I mean? I just hate when I hear people and they get a tag and they put it on every 4 bars of the beat. It's like, bro, like we get it, dog. You made it. Like, get an artist a room.
Put the shit in the beginning, bro.
Yeah. You maybe could sneak it in the middle somewhere, but you got to do it in it's got to be very incognito, you know what I mean? No Chrome browser.
They're going to cut your shit out anyway, bro.
Yeah, I mean.
They're going to cut you out. Wait, Prentice had one of the best and one of the most relevant comments I've seen all day. Tay Keith couldn't have a soft beat with his tag. If you think about his tag, that is 100% true.
That is very true. God. Well, he had that Beyonce song that they sampled Before I Let Go, and it was
It wasn't that soft. It wasn't that.
I hated that record.
That record was terrible. But if you think about Tay Keith's tag and then like some soft like Brian McKnight pianos, that is probably the funniest joke.
It's got to be a breakup song. It's got to be.
Oh, a cruel breakup song.
Yeah.
Like somebody's clothes got burned in the tub breakup song. Yeah.
We'll see. Have you guys ever thought about scoring a movie, and what would be your guys' approach to that?
Yes, I've always wanted to score a movie. I've scored a short film, and I've scored some National Geographic, like the leopard or the cheetah, and it shows everything about the cheetah. I've done stuff like that. The method, watching the footage. I love that. Watching the silent footage and making the music while like watching the joint right in front of me. Oh, bruh, it is one of the greatest feelings. It's one of the greatest feelings ever. But like I said, I've only scored things that didn't have words in it or didn't have real characters in it. So there's no dialogue I had to listen to or nothing like that. So I had the freedom of like, oh, it's a cheetah running. What would I do to that type deal? But other than watching the footage and making the beat, I'm not sure. I'd like to find out.
Yeah, I did. Rihanna had a TV show. It was like Project Runway or something. I did the music for that. That was a long time ago. And then not too long ago, I did Superfly, movie. But it wasn't like, it was more like soundtrack, I guess you would say, because I already did the record and then they picked a record for the movie. But yeah, dog, that to me, that's like the cheat code, bro. That's the vibe, bro. I will put on like Akira, Fist of the North Star, bro, and be watching that and be trying to make the beats to whatever's going on. Yeah. And that is like, that's my vibe, dog. Anime or some wild movie, Western or something, you know what I mean? Depending on what the energy is.
Yeah. I told you Bam he used to do that. He was on an 80s kick, and I went to his crib one day and he was like watching like the Breakfast Club, the movie, not the joint, the 80s movie. God. Yeah, little Ferris Bueller's Day Off, that type of deal. And he would just have it on and he'd be making like all these 80s beats. I was like, damn, it's a vibe, bro.
The cheat code, bro, if you're trying to make some turned up club stuff, go on YouTube and type in dance hall party, right? I mean, I don't want to say it's a PG-13, you know what I mean? It's a little, it can get a little wild, but that energy, bro, you put that on mute and make beats to that, bro. That energy is crazy, dog.
That's a fact. Yeah, like off the top turnbuckle.
If I'm making club stuff, that's my go-to. I'm watching some dance hall off the Jeff Hardy Swanton Bond over some Buju. You know what I mean? That's what I'm listening. That's what I'm watching.
Oh man, that's dope. I never even thought about that. That's pretty dope.
Cause I try to make stuff for whatever scenario. Like I try to watch something that's like gonna trigger whatever So if I'm trying to make something like angry, like I watch like Akira. You know what I mean? Because it's like it's got that futuristic angry vibe. But if I want to make something girls dancing. Boiler rooms, like when DJs are DJing and people dancing, I put those on, put them on mute.
That's a fact. Good shit. Let's see. So hold on. I had seen something funny and I missed it. Illicita said, check my last post playing pads on my push. I played my tag like 50 times in 3.5 seconds.
Sound like the Joe Budden intro.
It's Sparks. Oh man. Fist of the North Star.
What y'all know about it, man?
Fist of the North Star. All right, I think we're gonna do a couple more. And let me do a time check. Oh shit, we almost
there anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So I figure it's safe to assume that Instagram just totally lifted the hour-long limit. Because this has been week 3. I don't imagine that we're special. I'm just assuming that they just lifted that, bro.
I think you just you got that Tim Connect, man.
The
Versus effect. You know what I mean?
I guess, bro. I guess.
Let's see.
Oh, I got a good question here, and I know you'll enjoy answering this one too. What are some of your, and we can go back and forth on this. What are some of your studio pet peeves?
Ooh, dog, I got a good one.
Go.
When I'm making a beat and you're not the writer and you're just like talking to me and singing while I'm making a beat. It would make me think about it is I've been recording, like I've been trying to do more content again, right? And it's this video of Pharrell making a beat and I did a reaction video too. And the whole time it's a random guy and he's like videotaping Pharrell and he's just like singing and like talking to Pharrell. Pharrell's looking at him like, bro, shut up, dog. Like, you see, I'm trying to figure out this chord progression, and bro, stuff like that irks the shit out of me, dog.
Dog, you fucking me up.
Bro, like, you see, I'm trying to record something. Just stop talking to me for a second so I don't forget this melody. Like that, bro, it's so annoying, dog. That's like one of my biggest ones.
Yeah, that's a fact. Okay, good one. I got two off the rip. The first one is similar to that. It's people that aren't involved in the production process throwing out suggestions of what you should add.
Oh,
dog,
terrible.
You should add like a flip-flop clap right there, like two flip-flops hitting together right there on the thing. Or you should add like a dog bark in that joint. I'm like, yo, person who's never done music before, if you don't get the hell out of here. But it's always somebody it's usually somebody that really doesn't make beats.
Yeah, exactly.
So they got the wildest suggestions, dog. I'm like, yo, my man, if you don't get out of here. You know what I'm saying? That and showing up late.
Oh yeah, that's trash.
I think that's I know it's kind of weird to be a music producer, especially like doing the genres that we do and care about punctuality. But I'm I'm a very punctual person. Like I like shit to be on time, like to the minute on time.
Right.
So if the session, and this comes from when I used to like track sessions or, just like record sessions.
Mm-hmm.
If your session starts, if you got a session from 8 to 11, don't walk in my session at 9:30.
Oh yeah.
And then talk about, yo, we about to go smoke real quick. Because I already know once 11 hit, you're gonna be looking at me like, that's all the time. Yeah, that's all the damn time. You get your time starts from the time you booked, not the time that you walk in or the time that you finish smoking. So and even other sessions, like I don't track and record anymore, but even when I'm in a session with somebody else, like tardiness, I'm not for it. I'm not for being late anywhere in life though. No, I'm just like, nah, be on time for sure.
Trying to think what else is annoying with studio. A lot of it's kind of like why I used to hate making beats on Instagram Live, because it would always be that one guy's like, add hi-hat. And I'm like, bro, let me do my thing, dog. Why are you trying to co-produce? I don't need you to co-produce right now. Just watch.
Yeah, like, yo, you should sample the Incredible Hulk theme and put it on them drums. Like, you know what the hell I should add? A lock on that damn door. Keep your ass on the other side.
So I was watching Garfield and Friends, right? And I was just thinking, somebody sampled the part where the egg is coming out. Like,
not Odie.
Like, you don't leave me the hell alone.
Nigga, like, I hate Mondays. Yeah, add that. Yo, you stupid for that. But that,
or people who can't handle their vices in the studio.
100%. The person that gets way too drunk or way too high, falls asleep.
Smack City.
Yeah, just too everything.
Yeah.
That and also the person that walks in with 90 people that have nothing to do with the session.
Oh, I don't like that. I hate being in sessions with hella.
Oh, like, who are they? What's going on?
It's been sessions that like this is when I was in LA and me and Diego be working, and then like literally maybe about 40 or 50 people will come in. And so we're making beats, and then it's like they're partying on top of us making beats at the same time. So it's like, and it's like it changes the vibe because everybody's like looking at you to be the DJ in a way. Like, I want to party and dance. So the stuff that you're making needs to reflect that. Everybody's just kind of staring at you. I'm just like, I don't like this energy. I just want to be able to zone out, and I don't want to have people in my ear talking to me about, oh, we need this kind of vibe. Like, no, I'm making the beats that I want to make right now. You don't have nothing to do with any of this.
That's a good point, because those people they always want to be in a party mood, and you might not be in a party session. I feel like I'm cooking and somebody's in front of me with a plate, just waiting for me to serve them their favorite dish, and I don't give a fuck what your favorite dish is. I'm making hot dogs or whatever.
Ooh, I got one more.
Mm-hmm.
This is the studio and the club. When that dude is rapping in your ear, bro, I hate it in the club, dog. When I be DJing, it's always like one guy that's like trying to rap in my ear. I'm like, bro, I don't care, bro. I can't understand nothing you're saying. It's loud in here.
Facts.
But you giving me a 16 bars right now in the club is not doing anything for me, dog. I'm cool.
Facts. And I think my ear is getting a little moist. Bruh, is that
back
spit?
up. Corona.
Is that? Yeah, I don't want none of that. I think that about cleans it up. It's probably a couple more there, but yeah, those are some super studio pet peeves. But man, I think that might be it for the day.
Wrap it up, B.
Yeah, I think it's time to wrap it up, man. So you got any plugs, brother?
Yes, sir. If you haven't, man, been Trapping 5 has been going super crazy. It's one of the better packs of this year.
Mm-hmm.
It's been doing numbers. Me and UnQuantized came together, did a pack, so get that. Next week, October 9th, I got Ultimate 3 dropping with Diego Ave. Ultimate is like another one of those like kits that people just go crazy about. A lot of people say it's their favorite one. Busy Works Beats speaks about it a lot.
Yes,
a lot of other producers speak about it a lot. And so we dropping a third one of that one. So that's just coming up Friday. Next Friday show, it'll be out. So yeah, nice. That's it. What about you, Oracle?
Man, listen, in case you haven't gotten it, get Been Trapping 5, as Triza mentioned. Listen, man, we've been doing that for 5 years, bro. Can you believe it? 5 years. Damn. It is one of the highest selling series on SoundOracle.net. I assume it's one of the highest selling series on the producerkit.com as well. And just last Friday, I released Cassette Drums 2. Now, if you don't know what Cassette Drums 2 is, it's the follow-up to it's my first or second biggest selling drum kit ever, which was Cassette Drums. But now with Cassette Drums 2, it's a big mixture of, just dope drums, but it's all processed with real cassette tapes and real cassette players, not cassette plugins, not emulations, but like I actually got some real tape. And it also comes with 3 bonus kits. It comes with cassette percussion loops, which you can imagine is percussion loops processed with real tape. It comes with melody frames, which is 50 chart-ready MIDI chord progressions, because I know a lot of people have trouble coming up with chord progressions and coming up with melodies. You can just use the notes from the chords to make your melodies out of. And it also comes with drum frames, which is kick and snare patterns. It's 100 kick and snare patterns, and it's 100 hi-hat patterns, all broken down into like different bar lengths and different everything. And last but not least, I think this might be the last week I'm doing it, but not only do you get those 3 bonus kits with Cassette Drums 2, but you also get a $20 gift card. So basically you buy the kit and then I give you $20. You understand? So this might be the last week and I'm offering that. So in case you haven't picked it up, man, go pick up Cassette Drums 2.
Oh, last thing I got on my plugs is I got Diego it's gonna be a special giveaway going on, an opportunity to collab. You know what I mean? So I had to do some finessing and some talking. So hey, you know what I mean? More details will be next week, but if you want to collab with young Diego, who just got a YG record that just dropped. He didn't do Furry, that was Bankroll that got it. Did that. Mm-hmm. But if you look at Diego's records this year, it's been killing. So, good opportunity. If you want to collab with somebody, super easy to, finesse it.
Facts, though. Diego been super killing, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Finessing the charts, as they say.
Finesse.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, listen, it's been another episode of UnQuantized Podcast. If we didn't answer your question this week, sorry we missed it. Every Friday, I got to say this before we get up out of here. Every Friday in my stories prior to the show, I put up a story where you can swipe up. It's a form where you can put in questions or topics you want us to talk about. Those are the questions and topics that I read over here. And those are also the questions and topics that end up becoming the Instagram clips that end up going viral that the whole production community ends up talking about. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to really not only get your question answered by us, but to get your entire community to weigh in on your question, fill out that form. And if you're on my mailing list, the form's also on the mailing list. I try to send that out every Friday. And, or I'll send you a personal link to the form if you DM me. I'll give you your own personal form if you submit a question every week. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So listen, man, it's been another episode of UnQuantized Podcast, and we are out of here.